Hi, my name is Tisha Archer, and I'm a fundraising coach and strategist. My passion is to coach and strategically support social impact organisations to realise their full fundraising potential. So the question comes, can we actually do this? The board have confirmed it. That big campaign is going ahead. We're going to build the building or launch the big program, and you're going into a major campaign to raise the big gifts that will be needed to see it come to fruition. But are you campaign ready? What will be your case? Who will give? How much should they be asked for? And will they want to give to it? Feasibility studies help you to understand what your donors think about your organisation, its future, and their loyalty to your cause. In addition, you also get to ask the questions that will help you successfully solicit gifts later. So what is a feasibility study? Usually it takes the format of loyal supporter interviews. These interviews might be with members of the board, ambassadors, volunteers, or donors. They are held with the people of influence and affluence connected to your community, those that you will need on board to make sure that your major campaign is a success. In the lead up to these interviews, the interviewees are sent a copy of your draft case for support. It's always at the draft stage, and a letter of thanks accompanies it. So, what does an interview entail? The interviews can be hosted by a member of your team or by a consultant. Sometimes people feel that their supporters might speak more freely, openly, and honestly to an external party. Interviews usually take around 30 to 45 minutes. And key questions for consideration fall into 4 categories. First, what is their personal connection to the organisation? In this section, we usually ask questions like, how did you first get involved with our organisation? What 3 words come to mind when you think about it? What do you admire about it? What makes it special? Or can you share a story of a good moment that you have had with our organisation? It helps us to establish how close they feel to you and how passionate they are about your cause and what you do. Secondly, we ask questions relating directly to the draft case for support that's been provided. We ask them, do you think that what is outlined is important and urgent? What do you believe is an appropriate fundraising target for something like this? What are your overall thoughts on the future outlined? Thirdly, the focus shifts to the people involved in the organisation. Who do you most admire from our community? What people of affluence and influence do you think will make this campaign a success? Which organisations would need to be involved? And finally, we discuss their personal motivations for giving and their support for the campaign with questions like, what would motivate you to give to this campaign? Would you give your time to support it? How would you best like to be recognised? And how much would you consider giving? Importantly, all questions asked during the interview are for research purposes only, and the answers are always in confidence. Ensuring this trust is maintained, you should receive honest responses which will help you to understand if you have the key base of supporters that will make your campaign a success. From the questions above and many more, you should be able to understand from a cross-section of your community if the focus for your future inspires people, whether it is sexy enough for fundraising, and it will give you an understanding of the level of gifts people are willing to give, and so much more. Of course, you've got to be prepared that while a feasibility study can ensure that your campaign is a great success, giving you all the knowledge that you need to fundraise, it can also show you that you are not campaign ready, and that a lot more thought needs to be put into your case for support, your organisation's reputation and brand, and so many other areas. Either way though, I highly recommend investing in the feasibility study prior to launching a major fundraising campaign. While it can seem financially burdensome, either early in the piece, it may save you a lot of time and money and your reputation in the long run. If this has been helpful, click the link below to stay in touch. Please also subscribe, like, or share. Thank you.